Now I know you probably only hear the game right now, but I'm sorry about that. I'm going to try and figure out how to stream it onto my Steam Deck and maybe stream it.
From your Steam Deck, so convert your Steam Deck into a PS Portal, but be able to actually play your PC games as well. I've been playing Fallout 4's new next-gen update on PS5, and as you can see now, I'm basically streaming it at 60 FPS to my Steam Deck, and the PS5 is all the way across the house. So how do we do this? Let's get started, and I'll show you. So once you're on your PS5, top right corner, to settings.
I'll learn how to do this, so you'll only be able to hear me right now.
Make sure that your PS5 is connected to the same router as your Steam Deck, via Wi-Fi or via Ethernet cable if you want a more stable connection. Then you need to go into System, Remote Play at the bottom left corner, and make sure that Remote Play is
System.
And you'll see one of the options called Link Device. We'll need it for later. So when you open it, you have 300 seconds to use that code, which you'll need on your Steam Deck. So go back to the previous menu. And let's continue on the Steam Deck with this. Press on the Steam button, power, and go to the desktop. You'll also need your PSN account ID base64. There was a website that you just put your name, your PlayStation Network name, but it's down. So there is two other ways to do it. One is the manual way. I'll leave the link for this in the description, where you log in with your account and, well, with a Python command, you can get it back. Or you can do it an easier way and enter to this one. Again, if you don't trust this one, use the manual one. I do it for ease of use sake, but you never know. So if you don't trust it, just use the manual one and let's do it as well. So enter to this website, copy this URL, open it. And once you open it, this is to request your data, basically. So enter with your PSN ID. If you were successful, you'll have a web page called redirect. So copy the URL, copy, go back to Trinket, and paste the URL. You can also do it with the trackpad if no problem. Once you do that, hit enter. After you hit enter, you have a lot of text, and at the bottom it says this is your account ID. So write this down. It's super important for later. So feel free to write it down, your own. Do not share this code with anybody, please. That's why I'm hiding mine. So once you're in desktop mode, go into the Discover store, and you need to look up Chiaki for Deck. So type it up. Chiaki for Deck.
Okay, so this shit's a pain in the half. I ain't gonna hold you. How to stream Steam Deck on YouTube. I use the Steam Deck as a streaming.
Hey guys, my name is Jake, and
Streaming
today
and
we're
recording.
going to go over make your live streams more organized and take stress off your main computer so that both your gameplay and live stream can be smooth. Before we dive right in, I'd like to thank Narvatech, the sponsor of Capture Card. They got
Okay, about the damn sponsor.
working with the Steam Deck. There are a ton of great in-depth tutorials you can check out to dive deeper into the program. Once you're finished recording, if you want to view the video, then you will have to download an app to watch it back. So if we go into the Discover store again, and we can grab HDMI cable and connect one end into the console or PC you want to capture video from, and connect the other end into the HDMI in port of the... There's a few things we'll want to set up. First, let's connect everything physically. Take your HDMI cable and connect one end into the console or PC you want to capture video from of the NJ300. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to be grabbing video from my Nintendo Switch.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, because this guy is saying, blah, 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 so I don't really care about what he's saying. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I have a Steam Deck here. Steam Deck. What is Steam Deck? Steam Deck's a Steam Deck. Wait, I think... No, because I can't... I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll be honest. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I can maybe stream from my phone. It's just I can't show you the gameplay because this is one of the best games ever. But I just remembered now that I tried doing this before, and they always have the same issue, and they're never going to fix this issue, which is you can't stream it unless you have a capture card. Now, I don't know what the fuck is a capture card. I've never used a capture card because you need a PC for a capture card. Now, will I ever use a capture card? I probably will now. I probably will. I'm going to use a capture card. Okay, I'm not sure what it does either, so. Um, hmm. Hmm. There's this capture card on Temu that I could probably buy. Capture card. Maybe I should have invested in a capture card. Capture card Steam Deck. How the fuck do you use it? Okay. Plugged it in. Okay, that's a capture card thingy.
So in the 50 or so videos that I've done on the Steam Deck so far, I have shown you very little in the way of captured gameplay footage. Most of the time I'll remix trailer footage of certain games, or if I'm lucky and a game was a multi-platform title, then I'll use previously captured footage from another console to kind of fill in some of those gaps. Now alternatively, whenever I'm vetting games to actually recommend in those style of videos, usually what I'll do is just straight up film the Steam Deck itself to kind of give you an idea of what the gameplay looks like and what the portable experience is like. Now sometimes I'm really happy with those results, and other times, admittedly, it does not look so hot. But thankfully, you've been really kind and understanding about times when I've actually, kind of borked the image up a little bit and it's either overexposed or underexposed. And really, a lot of that comes down to the fact that it's really hard to film screens, or at least it is for me. And that really comes down to a few different reasons. Chief among them is it's really difficult to expose not only for the screen, which is basically its own light source, and then also the external lighting that I have set up to kind of light up things like, the background or the housing of the Steam Deck itself. And then on top of that, there's also the matter of frame rate, because I tend to film in 60 frames per second, which is awesome whenever the screen is set to run at, 60 hertz, but whenever I set it to something like 40 or 50, you start to see weird artifacting and disparities, and yeah, it's just a whole big ordeal. So long story short, what I tried to do over the past few weeks was set up to finally find a not a problem, but a solution. That's not right. Let me try that again. Over the past few weeks, what I tried to do was set out to find a solution to this problem so that I could provide a better look at gameplay and finally start capturing footage regularly. Now, I actually did try this early on and had mixed results, mostly because it seems like some of the early Steam Deck titles that I tried did not scale up very well to a 4K TV, but that was also before I learned about fine-tuning the resolution to make sure that I could get the best image quality without totally tanking the frame rate and having the game just absolutely look horrible when it's blown up to the big screen. But first, let's take a look at the hardware and software that I used to make this setup work, beginning with the components and connections themselves. And I'm going to go ahead and work backwards from here, beginning with where I ultimately store all this data that I capture from gameplay on the Steam Deck. So this is my M1 Mac Mini that is my primary workhorse for editing, and it's connected via
shit, it's
Thunderbolt connection
$54.
to this Sabrent USB
That's a fucking
3.2
steal.
5-bay docking station for internal hard drives. Right now I'm keeping all of my gameplay captures in Bay 3 here, which has about 14 terabytes of space at the moment. And this was actually a gift from my parents for Christmas, which I am super thankful for because it allowed me to stop just buying tons and tons of external hard drives to hold all of this data. So it's a really nice kind of consolidated way to make sure that I have plenty of space available at any one time to actually store all of this captured gameplay footage. Well, that and also all the A-roll and B-roll and, tons of other data that I have to use for making these videos. Now, separately, I have a USB-A to USB-C cable that goes from the Mac Mini to an Elgato HD60S Plus. Now, this is a slightly older capture card at this point, and I think its updated successor is the HD60X, although I haven't really done enough research on that card to know if it has any major advantages, but the HD60S Plus is what I've got, and it seems to still be working pretty well so far. And while it's pretty excellent for my purposes, it's not 100% perfect, but I'll get to that later on. Now from the HD6DS Plus, I have an HDMI cable that goes from its input to the output on the official Steam Deck dock. Now at some point I would love to try some more third-party docks, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet, so maybe someday I'll actually test out a few others to see if it also works with this setup. But for now I'm continuing to use Valve's official offering, and it's been performing great. And in turn, the dock is obviously connected to my Steam Deck, albeit with one small tweak that is actually thanks to a commenter on this channel, Frank Bennett, who pointed out on my review of the official Steam Deck
Okay.
dock that he wishes it had a longer cable. And while I appreciate the neatness of having a super short cable, I started to see what he meant, that it would be nice to kind of keep the Steam Deck in hand while you're still docked up. So, lucky for you, Frank, one of the things that I found on Amazon was a, I think, 6-foot USB-C extension cable for exactly this purpose. It's a female-to-male extension cable that allows you to still plug into the dock, still draw power, still get all the speed that you need for the connection, but to sit further away from it. Which is helpful for me because if you can tell back here where the dock is behind me, I like to be able to sit at the desk and look at the capture footage right in front of me, so that extension cable makes it easy for me to leave the dock where it is, but then also extend it a little bit so that I can play like a gigantic controller in my hands. Now I realize that I could pair any number of wireless controllers that I have laying around for this purpose, but I really like the idea of keeping the Steam Deck in hand, especially if there's something that glitches out while I'm trying to capture footage or working with a particular game or experimenting with something. That way I have quick access to the power button, or if I want to swap out cards or something like that, I already have the unit in hand. So real quick, just to go the other direction, I have the Steam Deck in my hands, which is connected to an extension cable, which goes to the Steam Deck dock, which then connects through HDMI to the capture card, which is then connected through USB-C to the Mac Mini, which is then connected through a Thunderbolt cable to the Sabrent 5-bay drive array, which is holding the hard drive that holds all of my capture gameplay footage. That sounds really complicated. So now that we've gone over all of the different hardware components that are part of this setup, now let's look at
I don't know if it'll ever be the same price for this, but like, I'm like right now. So I'm not listening to that damn video. It's not working. So I'm about to start up a new stream right now because my favorite game is not working for what I want. So we can play. Gosh, I don't know because I really like this game. Oh my gosh, I want to play Skyrim. I want to play Bioshock. That's what I wanted to play. And I guess when I buy the games, I'll have to buy it on the weekend because I have a little sale for it or whatever. Okay. And I'm gonna have to take a picture of my cart right now so I know when will be the cheapest, whatever, and what yada yada. Yada. You get the point. You know what I'm trying to do. Trying to find the cheapest price. So I'm gonna go. So I got Bioshock. I got Fallout. Store. It is $11.99 for the. Oh, 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 oh. Oh my gosh. The whole collection. The entire collection. And it's not like PlayStation where it says, oh, you can upgrade your game, your Bioshock 1 game, your Bioshock 2 game to remastered. No, it gives you the remastered versions. Gosh, so my cart right now is $97.46. That's my cart right now. Well, I'm gonna remove. Yeah, because that's the ultimate. I'm gonna get the ultimate regardless. But I'm gonna tell you the price after I remove all of this. Because if I'm gonna get the Fallout series, I might as well get the whole freaking thing. Okay, it's $82.88. All the games I want, which includes, and I'm gonna go off of this, but I'm gonna check. I could even buy you this game from the same account I have. Like, I can let you use this game off of my account. That's how well Steam Deck like Steam works. Because you can do that on a computer, like you can play it. No, this is for me. This is for my account. So you're able to use it as well. Let me see. I'm gonna take pictures of this because it says it's 11.99. Like I'm about to go to the store tomorrow, and then I'll have enough money for a haircut. Buy the Bioshock Infinite because it's 11.99. Whatever, but hold up. So I have PayPal. Let's see what else we got. We got Visa. I'll be using a Visa card. Uh, da, 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 da. Can you use a Visa gift card to purchase Steam Deck games? I'm just gonna visit it. It's a 45.
You can earn gift cards by playing new games on your phone. Download Misplay and start your earning journey today.
Using Vanilla Visa gift card on Steam is pretty easy thing to do. Today I'm gonna
Yeah, I can use it. I can use it. Okay. Cause shit, this comes with everything. I mean, I don't give a shit about the Fallout 76 because I'm not playing the Fallout 76. We don't. That's just there. It's just there. I don't care about it. And literally, if you're playing Fallout 76 on here or the computer, we can both be playing it together. It's that simple. Let's see. Is that the only games that I really want? I mean, maybe Dead or Alive. Maybe Dead or Alive. I mean, use touch. Touch doesn't work right now. Okay. Dead. If it has the collection, and like it's a bundle, I'm gonna cry. Okay. Go store. Now the game should be free. I'm gonna add this to no. And I'm gonna okay. Hmm. Install. All that storage not used for what? Look at package info. You have to add that in now. So if you get all the core fighters, does that also mean you get all their costumes? So it says buy full game. Items included. Okay, what does she come with? Uh, what does she come with though? Downloadable content. I don't know what's gonna come with. I mean, yeah, but I'm just gonna take a picture of what I got so far. So the Elder Scrolls 5, right? Skyrim Anniversary Edition is $16.49. Then Bioshock Infinite, I mean not Bioshock the Collection. I'm sorry, Bioshock the Collection with everything included is $11.99, and I'm on deck. Steam Deck gift cards are like cheaper and they have no tax to them. I'll just buy that. And I'll pay. I'll put like what? I'll say I put like $50 down, or even 25. I'll put like 25. I think 25 is enough. And I'm just gonna leave this in my cart. And then I'm gonna take a picture of the total. And yeah, because Bioshock Infinite, I can't seem to play it properly without the issues that I normally have. Um, so yeah. Wonder, can I? I mean, I could get Doom Eternal. Do I really want to get Doom Eternal? No, not really. Trying to think of any other games that I'd want to buy, like willingly want to buy. Mm. I don't know. I heard Elden Ring was good, and it was really good on the Steam Deck. Um, Muhammad's been telling me to get it like for the longest time. I heard it's good. It looks cool, in my opinion. I already have Cyberpunk Basic because I'm gonna use my dad's account to be able to play it. Um, Phasmophobia. Oh, that's the actual game. Um, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Um, mm, yeah. I mean, right now I have $95, but that's basically only $70 because I am gonna use the $25 for a haircut. Um, so yeah. Uh, yeah. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think of any other games that I'd want to add on there. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if that game is downloaded yet. Let me see if that game downloaded. What am I doing? I can just go home, go here. How much is that? 6.1 gigabytes for the download. Mind you, I also have the game in here, which is the Ultimate Edition, which I technically am not supposed to own, but we're not gonna talk about that. Hopefully it will load. Yeah, it's been giving me the same error code for like ever. Okay. Okay. Exit. Yes. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna go. What? Not NPC. RPCS3. There we go. And it should work just fine. So I can play Dead or Alive just fine over here. I'm still happy that I did the house like that. Oh! Right. Right. I totally forgot about that. There was one other game that I needed to buy. Wrong controller. And that one other game, in my opinion, was Borderlands. Maybe Minecraft. but I don't really need it because I do own Minecraft elsewhere, and I can just download it from there, which I already did. Um, yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Those games are like literally the only type of games I would be willing to buy on every single console. Like those are the type of games I would buy. If I had a select few of games I wanted to decide from, it would be the Fallout series, all of the entire Fallout series, the entire Bioshock collection, um, the entirety of Skyrim, uh, and the entirety of Borderlands. So you know what we're gonna do? Do I own Borderlands 2? Oh my gosh, if I don't own Borderlands 2, I'm gonna cry. I thought I did. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. It's loading. It's loading right now. I'm sorry. Uh, I do. I think so. I'm gonna restream on there. I hope you're still awake. So I'm gonna restream to like maybe 2:30.